Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of the Hexapod video series. This is my 18th of Hexapod robot. It is an open source project and you can find all the details on the Make Your Pet GitHub page. For an average person, building something like this may seem impossible, but through this video series, I will explain everything step by step so that even a beginner can build one successfully. In the first video, I introduced the Hexapod robot and demonstrate some of its capabilities. In the second video, I explain the required 3D printed parts and electronic components. Full details are available in the article of robotics.com and all the necessary links can be found in the video description. In today's video, we will learn how to calibrate the MG996R servo motors used in this project. To power the servo tester, I am using the same step-down voltage module that will be used in the Hexapod. First, connect the LiPo batteries connector to the input side of the step-down module. You may use a different module, so be sure to check its wiring diagram and make the connections correctly. For the output, I connected two female to male jump wires. This module has two potentiometers, one for voltage adjustment and one for current adjustment. Turn the current adjustment potentiometers to its maximum settings. Then use the voltage adjustment potentiometer to reduce the output voltage. Connect the batteries to the battery connector and attach a voltage meter to the output. Adjust the voltage until it reads 5.5 volt. Next, connect the output wires to the servo tester and plug in a servo motor. As shown in the video, attach the calibrator rules to the servo motor. Then attach the calibration arm to the round servo horns using a screw. Use the servo tester to move the servo to its center position. The center value should be 1500. Then install the calibration arm so that it is approximately centered. Now, as demonstrated in the video, record the values corresponding to 45 degrees and minus 45 degrees. After that, return the servo to the center position using the servo tester. Attach the servo horns permanently using the supplied screw, ensuring it is aligned exactly as shown in the video. This is extremely important. Once the horn is installed and centered, do not rotate or reposition it again. It must remain in the same position until the servo is installed in the Hexapod chassis. The leg's geometry may become misaligned and affect the robot's movement. Once the horn is secured, remove the calibration arm and label the servo as servo 1. Repeat the same procedure for the remaining 17 servo motors. Record the 45 degrees values. Record the minus 45 degrees value. Center the servo. Secure the servo horn. Label the servo. Once you have completed these setups, all 18 servo motors will be calibrated and ready for assembly. In the next video, we will learn how to install these servo motors in the Hexapod chassis. If you enjoyed this video and want to follow the rest of the series, be sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next part.